on a DSCP server, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So just raise the hand who has completed a practical successfully. Who has done the practical successfully, just raise your hand so that I will know that how much people are active in a class. Okay, means whose client machine is getting IP address from a server. Who has done the practical that client machine is getting a perfect IP. Okay, within the range as you have configured.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Satyam, Mukul, it's Preeti, Amit, Rangrej, and Bhaskar, Vandana, Kasif, Nitish. Okay, only 10 people. We have
सर
total.
बट एक प्रॉब्लम मुझे फर्स्ट टाइम में एक प्रॉब्लम आई थी
What is the issue?
जब
Go with
मैंने
English.
मतलब आईपी
Please go with the English. Some people are
Okay,
from
sir.
south, they will not understand a Hindi language.
okay sir. After configure our IP all VMware server is crashed, so I am try again, but again is okay.
Okay. Actually, what's happening now? We are doing inside of VMware, right? Okay, and VMware is a virtualization software. So sometime, okay,
Yes,
it will happen that
not properly work.
yes, okay, it's happening. It's not a very big deal. Sometime, okay, it may possible that server is not working even after giving a correct settings. So okay, it's not a big deal. Okay, if you will try it again and again, 1 and 2 times, so it will complete. Right. Okay, so yeah, Akash and Ajankya, you're not doing, means you're not doing practical. Then what is the benefit?
Yes, sir. I've done the practical, but sir, my system got crashed as I used in the VMware. So I installed the window 2 times, sir, but 2 times it is not working, sir. Server is installed, but the client machine is not installed properly.
Okay,
So
means
that's why.
okay, okay.
No, sir, system is hanging a lot, sir.
Hello,
in
sir.
VMware.
Yes, Preeti. Yes, who is saying?
Yes, sir. I'm saying, sir,
Yeah.
some little bit some problems can I face?
Means you are facing some problem.
Yes, sir. Some little bits. All
What is,
step I can follow.
okay, what is the issue?
Can I show my screen, sir?
Okay, give me a second. Yeah, share your screen. I will check. So can you say the LAN segment in server? I will say the LAN segment in server. What is the meaning? Yes, Preeti, show me. What is the error? No, this is a NAT connection, na? You have done a mistake. What I told you, make it LAN segment.
No, sir. No problem in LAN segment.
You are not getting. Actually, you have done a wrong setting.
Yeah, sir. Okay, I'm showing you.
Yes, Bhaskar, you have raised a hand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, any questions?
No, sir.
No, you have raised hand, that's why I'm asking.
No, sir. Actually, you asked me who did the practical at that time.
So you are raising right now.
No, sir. I 1 minute.
Okay, not an issue.
Sorry, by mistake.
Okay, not
Oh.
okay, not an issue, not an issue.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Preeti?
Yes, sir. I'm showing my problem.
Okay,
Hello,
this is
sir.
okay, this is a
Yes, sir.
problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go back. Cut this page. Go back. Go to server manager. You are seeing a warning symbol. Nearby manage. No, warning. No, warning symbol you are seeing. Click there. No,
Where, sir?
Yellow
Black.
symbol, black,
Yellow
black.
symbol you are seeing.
Yeah.
There is a click there. Click on complete DSCP configuration. Click on complete DSCP configuration. Yeah, click on next. Click on commit. Click on close. Now go to tools option. Now check. Now go to tools option. Now go to DSCP. No, DSCP.
Sir,
Yes.
the screen is not visible to me.
It's not visible. Please check your internet connectivity.
Yes, sir. Problem solved.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Guys, see, today actually we are going to run our new topic, correct, which is a very important for you. The topic name is a WDS server. Okay. Today we are going to learn about WDS server, which is a window deployment services. Correct. WDS server. Okay, today we will learn which is a Windows deployment services that if you are an admin in a company, okay, so it's not possible for anyone to go each and every PC for a Windows installation, right? Okay, you will not take a pen drive, you will make it bootable, go with each and every PC. Okay, it's very long process. Okay, it's a very time taking process. So what's happening? We have a concept inside a Windows server, which is a network based installation, which is known as a WDS server. Correct. So let's try to understand what is the meaning of WDS server. Okay. Topic for today will be WDS server. Correct. So first of all, let's understand a theory part and then some diagram and then practical. So what's happening? Okay, WDS first of all stands for Windows deployment services. Windows deployment services. Correct. WDS stand for Window Deployment Service. Actually, WDS, it is a server role. What is WDS server? So you can define it. WDS is actually a server role that helps an administrator to deploy and to install the Windows operating system in a multiple PC at a time. Okay, and it is also a network-based installation server. Network-based installation, which is very secure and rapid way for deploying the Windows OS on a OS-less PC over the network. Okay. So how you can define a WDS server? Okay. You can just define a WDS server that it is a server role. Okay. It is a server role which helps an administrator to deploy or install the Windows operating system in a multiple PC at a time. Means in a single time, multiple PC can get a Windows OS through a WDS. Right. Okay. And why? Because it is a network-based installation. Okay, spelling is wrong here. We have TALLA, right? So it is a network-based installation which is very secure and rapid way, very fast way for deploying the Windows OS on a OS-less PC. OS-less PC means if you have a laptop or desktop in which operating system is not present, correct? So on that one PC, we can deploy the OS. How? By using WDS. Well, it's a very secure and rapid way. Okay, because it is a network-based installation server. It is a network-based installation. Through a network we can. Right. Okay. Let's try to understand through a diagram. So what's happening? Just assume this is any of the IT organization. Okay. In which you have a one server machine. Okay. These are, okay, server machine is always a 1 and 2, right? Okay. This is your server machine, right? So in this server machine, you have what? This is your server machine. Correct. Okay, and there is a multiple client machine are present. Multiple. There is a multiple OS-less machine are present. Okay, for example, okay, I'm drawing a diagram here. So you can assume this all is the OS-less machine. Okay, that I'm drawing right now. This all is the OS-less PC. Okay. Just like, okay, assume this all is the OS-less PC, right? In all this PC, operating system is not present. Okay, that I'm drawing through this one PC. All is the OS-less machine. Operating system is not present in any of the PC. Okay, this all is the OS-less PC, right? So guys, this all is OS-less PC, right? So the way that you know till now, you will make a bootable pen drive. okay, through Rufus, Power ISO, any software, okay, and then you will go to each and every PC one by one, right? So you will insert, and then you will press a boot key, F12, F2 something, okay, and then the PC will take a boot, and then installation will start. So it's a very traditional way, and it's not a secure event, because some companies blocking a pen drive. That's why. So what will happen in this condition? Guys, if I will tell you, I will do all the settings in my server machine, okay, and just I will turn on the client machine. Just I will turn on the OS list machine, okay, and I will spend 1 minute on every machine, one minute on every machine, and installation will start. I don't need any pen drive on us one by one, go with each and every machine. Okay, but the things is all the OS list machine and server machine should be in the same network. Okay. Now you will tell me, sir, how it's possible? The machine, the computer in which operating system is not present. How can we connect in a network? Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in a real time, what will happen? For example, this is a router. Okay. This router is connected. Okay, there is a one switch. Okay, see the diagram carefully. There is a one switch. From this switch, this PC is connected. Okay, so this is the okay switch. Okay, and from a switch, this okay, the server or the server in a company, okay, connected. Okay, and from the same router, there is a one switch. Okay, and from this switch, this all PC is connected. Okay, this all OS-less machine is connected. So guys, can we say network is same? Because in the OS-less machine, we can't use Wi-Fi because operating system not present, right? If operating system not present means driver not present. If driver not present means we can't use any kind of Wi-Fi. Correct. So we can't use a Wi-Fi and all. But we can make a cable connection, Ethernet cable connection, right? In a real time. Correct. Okay, because what's happening? There is a switch comes in a market which is a 48 port of switch. Means 48 PC can connect through a single switch. Okay. So, okay, from a one router, you can connect 5 switch. Okay, 5 different switch. Okay, because router having a 4, 5, 6 port. Okay, not too much more than this. Correct. This switch from this one, this switch. Then another one. Okay, one more switch. Okay, so okay, you are able to see, and okay, from this switch there is a this PC, this switch, this PC. Okay, means one switch, from one switch 48 PC can connect. Means from 3 switch, how much PC? 48 into 3. Okay, one more switch you can connect here, right? 48 PC more. Means 200 to 250 PC can get a Windows at a time, right? Because router having a 4, 5 port, right now.
Yes, sir.
But switch having a 48 port
Yes, sir.
maximum. So that's why you will make a cable connection there. Okay, through a technical, because the things is wireless will not detect, because Wi-Fi will not, okay, Wi-Fi is not present. Wi-Fi will not be present, right? So if Wi-Fi will not be present, then what is the solution? Only wired is okay. The solution is only cable, only a wired connection. Correct. Only a wired connection. Wireless is not a solution anymore. Correct. It's clear. How means what will be the connection?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. And actually, because this is only a theory part, that okay, what is the meaning? Okay, and what is the definition is only a theory part. And rest all things how to do, what to do is a practical. So now okay, let's try to understand a practical.
फ्रीजर में डालना जल्दी से जाओ
Okay, let's try to understand a practical. So what's happening? We have a practical on a WDS server, right? I will write it down each and every steps, what to do and how to do. So see, guys, so you know very well, directly we can't start any practical. We have some prerequisites, right now, hardware requirement, some pre-settings. Then we okay, then we can install the role. We can configure the role. Correct. We can't do like this. Correct. So what is the practical on a okay about a DSC okay about a WDS server? The practical would be we need some hardware, right? We have some okay, as you know, hardware requirement. What is our hardware requirement? Our hardware requirement is we need a
Server
one
machine.
Windows server machine. Correct. That all of you have already one window server machine. And then we need one OS-less machine. Right now,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
we
sir.
need that one machine in which operating system is not present, so that I can deploy the operating system through a server. Right. So we need one OS-less machine. Correct. Okay. And see how to create a OS-less machine. Very easy. When I'm creating a virtual machine inside a VMware, correct? If I'm giving an ISO file of Windows, so that is a window operating system. If I will give a Ubuntu ISO file, that will be the Ubuntu. But if I will not give any ISO file, so what will the machine? That machine will known as the OS-less machine, na?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we need a one OS-less machine. Once our hardware requirement will fulfill, then we have some pre-requirement. We have something pre-settings. Okay. What is the pre-requirement and pre-settings? Pre-requirement and pre-setting is number one. Okay. In a server side, DSCP and DNS role should be active. DNS role should be active. That's why yesterday I given a class to you on a DSCP server. Because if DSCP server is not active in your server, if DSCP server is not configured in a server, so WDS can't work. So, okay, so on a server side, DSCP and DNS should be active. Number two. Okay. Number two, server machine. Okay, as I told you already, and all the OS-less machine. Correct. In your real time, all the OS-less machine should be in a same network. Should be in a same network. Right now, because WDS is a network-based installation server.
Yes.
Right. And if any OS-less machine want to get a Windows from a network, so that machine should be connected with the same network as server have. Okay, like if this is a router one, okay, R1 router, correct. So the server machine is connected through a same router and client is also. Why? Because as in a switch, the switch is making only logical division, right? But router is same. Means in a VMware, what can we do? The OS-less machine and server machine we can connect through a same LAN segment, right? Inside a VMware. And in a real time, we will only check that router is same or not. Correct. And once it will complete, then what will happen? As you know, this is a server machine, right? This is a server machine. So server operating system and server machine will by default contain server OS ISO image, right? For example, if you have installed Ubuntu, you have installed a Windows server. So inside that one machine, there is a server ISO file, correct?
Yes, sir.
Inside a server machine, there is a server ISO image, right?
Yes, sir.
But guys, the challenges is here. In a server machine, there is server OS. But all these OS-less machine want Windows 10 OS. All these OS-less machine wants Windows 10
10
OS.
OS.
Correct. But server having a server OS, so server can distribute a server OS. Correct. So how to resolve this problem? Simple thing, what can we do? In a server side, we can attach Windows 10 operating system ISO image. Okay, so this is also pre-requirement that in a server machine, attach Windows 10 OS ISO image file. Okay, how to do? I will show you, but try to understand that step by step, because simple thing. Okay, very simple. Okay, if I don't have money, if I don't have money, so how can I send to anyone? How can I give to anyone? Right? The server
Yes, sir.
machine not having a Windows OS, Windows 10 OS, how server can distribute? सर्वर के पास खुद ही OS नहीं है Windows 10 का, वो कैसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दे Windows 10? It's not a magic, ना? In IT, everything is happening through a concept. Correct? In IT, everything is going through a concept, happening through a concept.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that's why what can we do? We can simply attach the Windows 10 ISO image on a server machine. Okay, how to do? We'll show you. Okay. And once it will complete, then you know we have a process. Correct. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to fulfill my requirements. I will check I have one server machine. So guys, just give me a second.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have a server machine, right? This one. Okay, I'm going to power on. Correct. Otherwise, this is my server machine, right?
Yes, sir.
And secondly, what I need one OS-less machine. Correct. So if we are doing for example, we are doing a practical in a VMware. So in a VMware, how can we get a OS-less machine? So we can simply create a new virtual machine without giving any OS, without giving any ISO image. So I will click on new virtual machine. Okay, we can go with anyone, custom, typical, whatever. Okay, you're seeing, click on option, I will install the OS later. So okay, the virtual machine will be created with a blank hard disk. I want a blank hard disk. Okay, for example, the machine name I'm giving WDS client. Two GB RAM. The hard disk I am giving 20 GB. So in this virtual machine, have I given any ISO image?
No, sir.
All of you
No.
can check. It's
No,
not
sir.
okay. You can see. server, okay, server machine having a serial DVD something ISO, right? This one, because ISO hai. Correct?
Yes, sir.
WTS client, it's a auto detect. Means OS is not present on this OS, okay, in this OS-less machine. Right? Guys, so hardware requirement completed, right? I have one server machine and I have one OS-less machine. I checked it. Okay, I have okay, I can show you. For example, guys, now if I will power on this virtual machine, okay, I'm going to power on my client, means OS-less machine. Okay, so it's searching for DSCP. Correct. DSCP will not reply.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what is the error will come. But in the same machine, if Windows operating system will detect, so it will only be possible through a WDS server. You're saying no, okay, operating system not found. Because there is no any OS. That's okay. I'm getting error. Operating system not found because I haven't specified any OS. But guys, but if in a same machine, the operating system will detect and installation will start. So only through a this one. Okay. So that's why our hardware requirement will fulfill. Then okay, I need to check that in a server side, DSCP and DNS role is active or not. DSCP should be proper configure. Okay, I'm going to turn on the server machine. So server machine is going to on. I think we'll take a few seconds. So now I'm going to log in. Okay. So DSCP and DNS should be active, right? So I'm going to check that DSCP and DNS is active or not. How? Tools, DSCP. Okay, because DSCP has been configured, right? You can check.
Yes, sir.
Right? Huh? DSCP is present. Okay. About DNS, okay. Also, I can check DNS. Forward lookup zone, event.local, right? This should be present. Is present. I mean DNS and DSCP is present. Okay. Actually, what's happening now? DNS server, DNS role is going to auto configure, automatic configure. Some basic settings that DNS automatically capture, but DSCP manually need to configure. That yesterday we have, right? Yesterday we did. So that's why I checked that in a server side, the DSCP and DNS is active. I checked it. Now we need to also, number second requirement is in a server machine and all the OS machines should be in the same network. Guys, okay. In a real time, it's very easy that we can check a router is same or not. In a VMware, what can we do? Okay, as all of you know very well, right? Yesterday I cleared this concept. So, okay, if you will check server connectivity, server network connectivity. So having a LAN segment 1 means this is OSLess machine, right? So this OSLess machine having a NAT connection by default. So what can I do? I will make it LAN segment 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A LAN segment 1. So now server machine and client machine is in a same network. OSLess machine and server
Yes, sir.
machine is in the same LAN. Okay, after that, the server machine we need to attach Windows 10 OS ISO file. How? Guys, in a real time, what can you do? You have okay pen drive of Windows 10, right? You can attach a Windows 10 pen drive in a computer of server computer. So it will attach. But in a VMware, what can you do? In a VMware, simply you can change the ISO image. How? First of all, okay, I'm showing you. I have a Windows 10 OS ISO image. See, Windows 10 official. This is the ISO image of Windows 10. This image I need to attach in this server machine only. How? So simple. I will right click, go to the settings. Then you are seeing this is a server ISO file, na? You see it
Yes.
carefully.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Server ISO file. Just click on browse and give the Windows 10 ISO file. Okay. In a DVD and ISO image, Windows 10 official. Okay. So guys, this machine is a server machine, no doubts, but will contain the DVD, will contain the file of Windows 10 as well as. You can see, this is a DVD now. This is a, see new DVD inserted right now because I changed the ISO image. And this is the DVD of Windows 10. This is server machine, will behave like a server, will provide a service to their client. But now this server machine having a Windows 10 DVD. So means I attached?
Windows 10 ISO file.
Yes, I attached a Windows 10 ISO file. Correct. Means now my all the requirement is fulfilled. Now installation, configuration and setup process. And one thing, WDS configuration is something critical. A lot of settings you need to enable, which is by default disable. Correct. So guys, this all is about a requirement. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any questions, anyone in the requirement? What I did?
No, sir.
Sir, already in OS, how will you do?
What?
In our a company, we use OS-less mission. You will do, but OS is already done. How will you do?
Sir, do you have a mind? If the machine having already OS, so why you will install? Simple thing, if for example there is a laptop and desktop in which the operating system is already installed, so why you will install?
In operating system in another operating already in Windows 7, how will you do Windows 8 or Windows 10? In this process, like
In this process, like you are, I don't know how you are using your mind. The simple thing is the laptop and means any PC in which the operating system not present, WDS will help. If already operating system is present, so why you will make a connection? Correct. If because WDS will help to install the Windows in a OS-less machine.
okay,
If
thank you.
already your operating system is present, so then what is the need? Nothing. Right. So please use some common sense as well as it will help. Okay. Right, so once all your requirement will fulfill, right? Then we have some, okay, we have, okay, process. According to process, what can we do? First of all, we need to install WDS server role. Right, we need to first install WDS server, okay, and how to install? All of you know, go to add roles and features,
Yes, sir.
then go to the WDS server role, and then okay, you click on 1, 2, and 3 times next. You don't know, okay, you can check how much time, then click on install. Okay, any role, no, okay, not a WDS, any role you are installing like the same way.
Yes, sir.
Correct. So now I'm going to install WDS role. Okay. Add roles and features. Guys, first of all, check. Are you able to see any role in your WDS? No.
Yes, sir. No, sir. No.
ADDR, DSAP, and DNS. Only these 3 roles are installed.
Yes, sir.
And you can also check in a tools option. There is no any tool named WDS, Window Deployment Services. No tool. There is a DSAP install, tool for DSAP, a DNS install, tool for DNS, ADDS install, tool for ADDS. So that's why, okay, I'm going to install a WDS role. How? Add roles and features. Okay, all of you know how to install any role, right? Next, and install only, nothing. Next. And guys, tell me where is WDS role in this thing?
Yes, sir. Windows
Windows
deployment.
deployment service.
This one, no?
Windows deployment service.
Windows
Yes, sir.
deployment services. Okay, and you can read a theory part. Okay, description. Windows deployment services provide a simplified, secure means of rapidly and remotely deploying Windows OS to computers over the network. Means the same definitions are written here.
Yes, sir.
Then you can click in next. Only next, 1 to time next. Then click on install. Next. Okay, this is only a theory part, then nothing. Next. Next. Click on install. Okay. Now it will take a few seconds and WDS role will install. Correct. Let's see, after installation of WDS role, then the things is configuration. How would we configure it? Correct. So for configuration, you know very well, if any role you have installed, for configuration of that one role, you need to go to their tools. Means go to tools option, then go to WDS tool, WDS option, window deployment services. Okay, and then okay, you will get an option because I remember the steps. That's why you will get an option server. In a server, then you will get a server name. Okay, something name of your server machine, Win 7R, whatever. Okay. So in a server machine, you can right click. Then you can click on configure server. Okay, this option will come. I will show you. Okay. Then after clicking on configure server, then you can click on next. And then you will get an option. 2 options you will get. Integrated with Active Directory or standalone. We need to go with the integrated with Active Directory. Integrated with Active Directory. Just give me a second. I can. Yes. Okay, integrated with okay, Active Directory. So after this, okay, then you will get option of 1 to time next, yes, finish, like that. Next, yes, and then finish. So WDS tool will, WDS role will configure, not fully. Only the WDS role will be configured. We have a lot of settings then. So I'm going to do the same thing. Guys, see, WDS has been successful. Installation succeed.
Yes, sir.
You are able to see WDS option now. You can refresh. Okay, you can go to tools. Now see Windows Deployment Services tool. Because WDS has been successful installed. WDS got successful installed. That's why you are getting a Windows Deployment Services option. Click on this one. Okay. You can read WDS enable you to deploy Windows OS over the network. You can click on server. Then this is a server name. Okay, and you are getting a clear message. This server is not configured. To configure this server, right click the server, then click configure server. Right. WDS server, then server name, right click, configure server. Okay, so I'm doing right now. Server name, right click, configure server. Okay. Then this is some requirement. Okay, that already we have fulfilled. This server is a member of ADDS. Yes. There is an active DSCP on a network. Yes. There is an active DNS on a network. Yes. Right. DSCP and DNS should be active, na? Because I remember, because I know that this is a requirement. It should be fulfilled. Okay, and the same thing is written here. If yes, okay, and then you are saying this server has an anti-FS file system partition on which to store image. Let's see what's happening now. In any server machine and in any machine now a time, okay, you will see the file system is an anti-FS. Okay, I given a question to you if you remember. Difference between FAT and anti-FS.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Both
Yes,
are
sir.
Yes, sir.
both are a file system.
Yes, sir.
Right. So what's happening now? It's generally okay. It's automatic that every PC having an anti-FS now a time. Okay, I'm not sure about a Windows 7 or Windows 8. Windows 10, Windows Server 2012, 2016, 19, having an anti-FS file system. Okay. Then click on next. Okay. Then I'm getting two options. Select one of the following. Integrated with AD. I see what's happening now. WDS server can work without Active Directory also. Okay, it's simple meaning. Okay, I'm getting two options. Why two options? Because if this server machine in which I'm installing WDS, if the same server machine is a part of Active Directory, so I need to click on option integrated with AD. But if this server machine is not a part of a AD, so I can also click on standalone. Okay, standalone. Okay, I will click on those options in which Active Directory are not installed. But okay, all of you can see it. ADS is already installed. So if ADS is installed, means I need to go with integrated with AD. If ADS is not installed, I can go with a standalone server. That's why, guys. Okay, and ADDS should be installed. It's not compulsory. WDS can work without ADDS as well as. Okay, and for this, while configuration, we need to click on a standalone server. But I know very well, and okay, and with you, with me also, the ADDS is already installed. Right? So we'll click on integrated with AD. Then next, then click on yes. Okay, and then 1 and 2 times next, and finish. Next. Okay, now what's happening? Some file going to copy, and WDS configuring WDS thing. Click on finish. Okay, WDS has been configured right now, but not fully. Now this WDS server is not ready to provide operating system to any client machine. Okay, once it will complete, then here you are able to see two options: install image and boot image. Correct. In the install image and boot image, are you able to see anything? There are no items.
No.
Boot image, no items. Guys, now try to understand. Till now, what we did, we have just attached a Windows 10 OS. Here we need to add our install image and boot image. Here we need to add a boot. Okay, here it should show. See, here now it should show Windows 10. Okay, here it should show window 10, but now there's nothing. Now there's nothing. So I need to add an install image as well as I need to add a boot image. Correct. So I'm writing the steps how to add an install image and how to add a boot image. Let's see again. And if you will miss a single point, so your practical will be unsuccessful because it's a very critical thing. Okay. Single point will give you error. Remember. So now WDS has been configured but not ready because there is no any install image. There is no any boot image there. So we need to add a, okay, there is option install image. Correct. So we need to add an install image and we need to add a boot image. Both we need to add. So how do I install image? So for adding an install image, we can just right click on an install image. Just click on add an install image. Okay. And then guys, I will get option of browse. Okay, I will click on browse and then I will give this one path. DVD, sources and install.vim. This path I will browse. Okay. And then I will click next. And then I will get an option. Windows 10 operating system having a multiple editions. Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Home, Windows 10 Education, Windows 10 Enterprise. Which operating system you want to install? Which edition you want to install? And which edition you want to distribute? So generally we are using Windows 10 Pro. Correct. So I will select Windows 10 Pro. Okay. Select Windows 10 Pro only. Okay, after next, okay, then we can only select Windows 10 Pro only. Only Windows 10 Pro. You can select multiple image, but no use. You can select multiple image, but you can only select Windows 10 Pro only. Select Windows 10 Pro only. After selecting, then you can click next and then finish. It's very small. It's good. Okay. So now I'm going to add an install image. Okay, मैं ऐड करने जा रहा हूँ. In install image, right click, click on add install image. And then next. Then you are seeing image file. Enter the location of a Windows image file that contains the image to add. Okay, you are able to read the default boot and install image boot.vim and install.vim are located on the DVD in the sources folder. Okay, this is a hint note. Correct. And I know that, see, I'm going to install image now. So I need to find a file install.vim file. Vim stands for Window Installer Media. I need to find a which file? Install.vim file. Okay, and it's also written install.vim file are present inside DVD and sources folder. So what can I do? I will click on browse. Okay, this we see na DVD, right? Because this is a DVD of Windows 10. Yeah, Windows 10 ka DVD. Because I attached Windows 10, you know. So I will click on DVD. Okay. Then sources, right? There is a sources, DVD sources, then install.vim. So sources and then install.vim, right? Boot.vim, install.vim. But this is install image, so I will select install.vim file. We'll click on open. Okay. Click on open. So now installed Vim file are. Okay, I given a path. Now we'll click on next. As now you are seeing the file that you specified contains the following image. Select the image that you want to do okay, that you want to add to the server. We have multiple Windows 10 Home, Education, Pro Education. Okay, workstation, lot of things. But only I want Windows 10 Pro. So I will uncheck every additions. मैं सब uncheck कर देता हूँ. Only Windows 10 Pro is a selected, right? And I will uncheck every addition except Windows 10 Pro. Windows 10 Pro. We'll click next. And now you can read a summary. अब summary पढ़ो यहाँ पे. What is written? You have selected the following images. Image group 1 is a group name. Okay. Image file is a DVD sources installed.vim. Okay. Selected image is a Windows 10 Pro. We will click next. But now it will take a few seconds. Okay, because image is going to add here. Okay, so it will take a time.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yes.
What if, sir, one client want Windows 10 Home Edition and another?
No. First of all, Home Edition, sir, we are using for a personal use. In a company, no one is using a Home Edition for your creative purpose. Home Edition you are using because it's a pre-installed from a company. Home Edition is used for a personal purpose. Very less feature. You can't use BitLocker, Hyper-V. So Home Edition no one is using. In a company, everyone is using professional or enterprise. Okay, company is preferring professional edition, Pro edition. Okay.
Yes.
So you can't add an exception. You can add only single image. Okay, I can add a multiple image. Okay, here what can I do? I can select Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Home, whatever. Okay, and in a client side, okay, I can select I want Windows 10 Pro or Windows 10 Home. But Home Edition, no one is using. I hope if you attended my virtualization session,
Yes, sir.
so I given a class to you on a Hyper-V.
No, sir, I was just taking it as an example, sir.
Okay. Example, yes, we can add a multiple images. Like, okay, I select Windows 10 Pro. I can select multiple. I can select multiple images. Okay, and multiple image will add. Multiple image will install. Okay, and in a okay, some client want Windows 10 Pro. I will select Windows 10 Pro. Some client want Windows 10 Home. I can select Windows 10 Home.
Okay.
We can, but generally we are not doing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I will show you. Don't worry. When I will show the output, then I will show you that how the images are going to show there. So, right thing, the selected image was successfully added to the server. Means installed image has been added. Say Windows 10 Pro, one install image. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Now, in the same way, I will add a boot image. How? So, next is the boot image. Next, you have a boot image. And for adding a boot image, just again right click, same process. Right click, then click on add a boot image. Okay, then click on browse and then give the same path, DVD, sources, and this is a boot file now. Boot image, there will be a boot.vim file. Install image, install.vim file. Okay, and then you can click 2 and 3 times next, and then finish. Next, and then finish. So, okay, I'm going to add a boot image. The boot image, right click on add boot image. Okay, browse. Where? DVD. sources, and then boot.vim file. Click on open. The path is same. The DVD sources install.vim, DVD sources boot.vim. Next. Okay, and boot image is going to add. Okay, we'll take a few seconds even. Okay, guys, boot image added, right? The selected image will add to the server. Now you are able to see Windows setup. Inside, which Windows setup? Which version? Image version 10.0 means Windows 10. Correct. So now installed image and boot image has been successful setup. Now even it's not completed, even configuration not completed. Of the complete new 2-3 more settings is pending. What is the pending now? Once you will install the image and once you will add a boot image, then you can go to the server name. You can right click, okay, and you can click on properties. Okay. In a properties, you can go to the boot option. In a boot option, checked only in always continue the PXE boot. PXE boot. Non and unknown. What side? Go. What is the meaning? Meaning is very simple. What's happening? PXE boot. PXE stand for pre-boot execution environment. PXE boot is also known as a network boot. Means if any client machine want to take a boot in a network, any client machine. Correct. So in a server side, we need to enable the PXE boot. Because client will take a boot in a network now, because it's a network installation. So I need to enable the PXE boot for known and unknown for both client. Unknown. Okay, how to enable? Here, okay, I'm inside a server, right? See, server name, this one. Install image has been added, Windows 10 Pro, boot image has been added, the server has been configured. Then right click properties. Then there's the option boot option. Where is the boot option? This one. We'll click. See, isn't that non-client required the user to press F12 key? I will give always continue the PXE boot for non-clients. For an unknown client also I will click on always continue the PXE boot. Means always the client will take a boot through a network. We'll click apply and OK. Once it completed, then one more setting. After then, we can again go to server name. We can go to the properties. We can go to server name, then we can go to properties. Okay. And then we will go to the option PXE response. Means the server machine will respond to which machine? Which unknown what? Okay, PXE, okay. And here I will click on, okay, there is an option I will get response to all client computers. Guys, okay. No. Guys, why I need to click on this option? Because of if I will not check in this option, so server machine, WDS server will not respond to anyone. Okay, everything is configured, but we need to make it active. If you want that WDS will be active on a network, we need to give a permission. But that, okay, means by this permission, I'm requesting to a WDS server that reply to respond to all computer. It's a non and unknown, okay, doesn't matter. So I need to enable this one. How? Server name, right click, properties, PXE response. See, okay. Boot option is enabled now. Always when your PXE boot is enabled already. Click on PXE response. You are saying do not respond to any client computer. Means this server will not respond to anyone. Server is configured, but it will not reply to anyone. ये किसी को reply नहीं देगा. But what I want it will respond to all client computer, non and unknown. वो non हो या non हो सबको reply दो आप. We'll click on apply and okay. Correct. One more step is pending now. Once now I did everything. Okay, I installed, configure, installed a boot, install image. Okay, added a boot image, enable the PXE setting, enable the PXE response setting. Then, guys, by default, WDS role is stop. This is the, you are seeing, this one symbol is a black, this one, black. Sit carefully.
Yes, sir.
It means the WDS server is stop condition. Service is stop. Service is stop. So we need to do one more setting for enabling the WDS service. What I'm writing here, then we'll perform. Okay. We can go to server name. Then we'll right click, click on all tasks. Then right click, click on all tasks. Then click on start. After then, every process completed. Now nothing is pending. Okay, so let's do it. Server, okay, this one right click, click on all tasks. Click on start. Okay, and I will get a message. Started successfully message. If I will get means yes, successfully started window deployment services, right? Now, okay. Now guys, WDS server is ready. Now doesn't matter how much OS-less machine will come in a network. It should be in the same network. And if machine not having OS, will get OS automatically. You want to see? Just check it right. Okay, just see right now. Service configured, na? And this one client machine, before a minute ago, okay, I was getting error, right? OS not found. Now this one OS-less machine is in a same network LAN segment, but not having OS. Now I am going to power on this virtual machine. अब देखो क्या होगा. Click on yes. Now check it. Searching for DHCP. See. Now this OS-less machine is taking a boot from 192.168.1.10 name IP server. Okay, and what is the IP address of this server machine? इसका IP क्या है? Just go to local server. .192.168.1.10 is IP, right? Means this one machine, see, this machine is still OS-less. ये machine अभी तक OS-less है, but
Yes, sir.
still getting a Windows from network. Right? Now see, now step not completed. Now you need to visit each and every client machine. आपको हर एक client machine में visit करना होगा for 1 minute. Because I told you, no, WDS is a secure way. So how it's secure? It's secure because of here now with, okay, after a second it will ask me. But see now, Windows deployment services. You will click next, but you know, okay, in a client side. Then it is asking to me, what is it asking? Connect to WinS B25 at evision.local server. Okay, and you can check what is the server name. Server का नाम क्या है? Win4s v2. Seeing means this client machine, if okay, you want that in this machine the Windows OS will install, you need to give a credential. आपको credential देना होगा. Username and password. Which kind of username and password? Here you can check, right? See, and okay, see it carefully. Enter your username in the format domain/user. Okay, and guys, server having a domain evision.local, right? Evision.local, not .com. Evision.local, right? So here, what is the okay credential I will give? Evision.local/user means server admin user and password. So server admin user is the administrator, and then here I will give password of server. Now see, only Windows 10 Pro is coming. Why? Because here only I have selected Windows 10 Pro. Because here I only selected Windows 10 Pro. If I will select multiple, home, whatever, so here I will get all options. And now then depends on me what I want to install. But I know that in a company, they will use a Windows 10 Pro. Everyone uses a Windows 10 Pro. So in a Windows 10 Pro, then we'll click on next. Next. See, installation happening. So how this client machine got a Windows from the server?
WDS.
If like this, there will be 100 machine will come in a network. And if the 100 to 100 machine is OS-less, once you will start a machine, will automatically take a boot from server. Okay, and if we will give a credential, means it's verify that there is a correct PC is taking a boot. Getting my point? Okay, I'm showing you one thing more. This is a single client machine who got a boot. What's happening? Okay, I'm going to create a one more virtual machine, OS-less machine. Make और OS-less machine create कर लेता हूँ. Okay, let's see. This OS-less machine will get a Windows because multiple. Okay, I can't get a multiple, but 2 I can create now. Yeah, I'm creating a one more virtual machine. Okay, guys, this virtual machine having OS? No.
No. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
But it's a NAT connection. What can I do? I will make it LAN segment because network should be same. Because WDS Complete is a network based solution, network based installation. LAN segment 1. Then again I will power on this virtual machine. So this okay, this virtual machine should also take a boot from server, na? So let's see it's happening or not. Searching for DSCP took a boot automatically. Why? Because this is OS-less PC and this PC is in the same network. The OS-less PC or the same network may be. So if one time successfully you have set up a WDS role, then the installation will be very easy. Okay, you are thinking that I written a multiple steps. So it's just a one time. If one time you have set up a role successfully, na? So years, for a 2 years minimum, you don't need to go each and every PC, right? Okay, you will go only for a minute just for verifying the credential. right? Here also I will give a credential. The installation will also start here. You are saying, okay, installation is happening here,
Yes, sir.
90% completed. The installation हो रहा है. Okay, within a minute, this one machine will be ready because installing Windows is happening. Because till now we have installed a Windows through ISO image. Now I installed a Windows through network. So, okay, click on next. So you will, okay. And guys, you can also give a credential as a user. Okay, see, one more trick here. Okay, one more trick here. Enter your username in a format domain and domain/user or user@domain.com. Means I can enter administrator@evangel.local. Right now?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
let's test it.
Sir, hello, sir.
Just wait. We can enter administrator @evangel.local. Dot no or comma dot. Because I have a user administrator, server user, and domain evangel.local. We'll give a password. We'll click OK. Completed. Verified.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Next. And installation will, okay. Then installation will see. Okay, and in this machine installation completed. Yeah, complete go again installation. Right now, so you had seen that how much it's a fast service. The things is only configure the WDS role successfully. And if the client machine which is not having a OS, and if you fulfill the same steps, every steps you have done successfully, so there is no chances of any error. Yes, who is asking a question?
Sir, I'm
please
asking a
ask.
question. How to activate one-to-one or one-click all?
One-to-one, one-click all means
Means I have enterprises key. Okay, so
you need to go in a
One-to-one.
manually you need to go.
okay,
For activation, there is a manual.
okay, sir.
Manual means one by one. Guys, so I hope it's clear, right? How I did. Actually, it will not be
Yes.
clear until you will not perform. But all the step is written clearly here. If you will go with a step by step, so WDS practical will be successful and client will definitely get a Windows from your server.
Sir, one question, sir.
Yes.
What if after installation we pull out the wire? What will happen, sir?
Installation will, okay, installation will cancel.
No, sir. After installation, after OS has been.
After installation in a client side,
Yes, sir.
then you can do anything. If you pull out a wire, so nothing worry. Max what will happen? The PC will not get internet.
Yes.
Okay, because after installation, correct, when installation completed on a client side, then that one client machine will get a Wi-Fi. Correct. Then Wi-Fi will activate. Then there is no need of cable.
Okay, sir.
Sir, one thing.
Operating system will be present, no?
Yes, who is
So
saying?
even after pulling the wire,
Yes,
the other
operating
student-
system will present permanent. It's not a temporary.
Okay.
We have we need to just make a cable connection just for installing.
Installation. Yeah.
Once installation has been completed, then you will pull out the cable or not. It's your wish. Then there is nothing changes. Now in this machine, that you are seeing this one machine, correct?
Yes.
Now if I will make it net connection, doesn't matter. I mean, कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ इस पे, because now Windows has been installed.
Yes, sir.
Only for installing, I have done all these settings so that the installation will be successful. Now I can change the settings.
Okay, sir. So one more question I have.
Yeah.
So as we are installing here through virtual machines and we are entering credentials.
Hmm.
So if I am installing in your system, say virtually, so it's like I have to share the credentials.
Why you will
with
share the
right?
credential?
Or
You
else
are
I
admin.
only do and I'll share.
Yes.
Okay.
You will not share. Actually, okay, if you are doing right, so okay, what you can do is, where noise is coming here?
Not very nice.
Who is he? This Akash. Okay. I removed. Leave it. Okay. So simple thing. If one time the operating system has been installed, so it will be permanent. Okay, it will not be a temporary like it will remove. Not like that. Only for installation, I did all these settings. Once the OS has been successfully installed, then you can use the system normally as you are using. Okay. And if you are an admin, so you need to go each and every PC for only giving a credential. Otherwise, you have your team. Correct. You can say to anyone. Otherwise, even you can tell to the users that okay, you can enter this credential. Okay. Okay. And later on, you can change your server password.
Change the yes.
So
Change the
means management depends on you. How much you are smartly working.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome. And guys, anyone other? See, doubts will come once you will do it. Not right now. Correct. It's looking, sir, it's a very critical. It's not a critical. Actually, I retained the steps. That's why it's showing like. Once you will do it now, the things will be easy. Okay, so guys, for today, bye-bye. We'll meet on tomorrow with our new topic. Okay, and try this practical. And if it okay, and if it will not happen, so I will help you.
Okay, hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
From where noise is coming here? Mr. Santosh.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, same class is there today, no? Next class. I'm not joining time J proper.
Means what you want? One topic I will teach every day.
No, sir. This topic repeat today in next class.
No, it's not possible.
Okay, I'm not joining.
So it's completely your mistake. Joining a time.
This
Right?
is all.
Otherwise wait. Yes, this is all step. Otherwise wait for the next day. I'm sorry, next batch, which is after 15 and 20 days. Okay, guys, this is all the steps. Okay, try it.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.